Hey, what's up guys, I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about why the Los Angeles Lakers need to trade for Kawhi Leonard. And before the DeMarcus Cousins thing where he accepted a peasant deal to go to the Golden State Warriors, pussy, I think I wasn't going to make this video. I didn't think they needed Kawhi. I thought it would still be a competitive series, but no, they need Kawhi. Like, if they don't get Kawhi, there's no chance in hell that they have any chance against Golden State. They need Kawhi Leonard now. They absolutely have to have Kawhi Leonard, and I'm giving some reasons why I think that. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, just get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to get into is right now, if they just both rosters stand packed, the Lakers are just outstarred. Like, they don't have enough stars. They have 1 star compared to 5 all-stars and 3 superstars. Because now the Warriors have DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry. I think those are superstars. And then 2 all-stars. So they have 5 all-stars and 3 superstars on their team. So if the Lakers just stood pat right now, they would not be able to compete with how much star talent they have. But if they're able to get Kawhi Leonard, now you have 2 ultra mega superstars against 3 superstars, 2 ultra mega superstars, and 5 all-stars. So at least now you can compete with the Warriors star talent, and you're not just completely out-talented and outmanned like you would be if if you just didn't have Kawhi. Because if you only have LeBron, I know he's great, I know he's an ultra mega star, I know he's a beast, but they're just outmanned. You can't beat them. It's like a local YMCA team playing against a professional basketball team, which Golden State Warriors are. So, I mean, they just need another star, and Kawhi Leonard's that next ultra mega star. And, I mean, I really think them two would actually be able to even the playing field a lot more than it would be if just LeBron was there. So, I mean, I think just to have a chance and just to be able to, like, have enough talent to compete with them, I think you need to get Kawhi Leonard. I really do think that you would need that, because you need star power, and you can't win with just 1 superstar. So you add 2 superstars, 2 top 3 players in the league, I think now you have an argument that they have a chance against the Warriors. But now my second reason I'm going to get into is that they have to have a great defense and a great offense. I mean, just think, the Warriors have the best offense in the league by far, almost performing at maximum capacity. I mean, there's only so many buckets you can score per 100 possessions. They're almost scoring as many points as possible on per 100 possessions. So, I mean, their offense has been performing on an maximum level, like almost maximum capacity. You almost can't get any better than their offense actually is right now. But then a very underrated part of their team, defense. I mean, just look, they have Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year. They have Kevin Durant, an excellent rim protector, great defender, he's athletic. Curry, he lacks on defense. Klay Thompson's not that good. But now you add DeMarcus Cousins, who can just lock down the paint, great rim protector, and can score on the paint, so he improves their offense and their defense. So their defense is going to be very, very good, and their offense is already the best in the league. So with that, to be able to kind of combat that, you also need a top tier offense and defense. A defense to guard their offense, and an offense to kind of try to get in between their lockdown defense. And with Kawhi, you get that, as now they would have the best defender in the league. In my opinion, you now have the best defender in the league. Definitely top 10 of this era. I mean, this dude's an absolute lockdown defender when he is healthy. And then they'd also now have the most unguardable player in the NBA, LeBron James. You cannot guard him. There's no way to guard him. He can get where he wants to get on the court no matter what. So now you have the best defender and probably the best scorer in the league, which means 2 things. You have a very high-performing offense, because Kawhi is also a very good offensive player. So you have 2 very good offensive threats. Very, very good offensive threats, should I say. And when LeBron wants to play defense, a very good defender. And when Kawhi just plays normal, he's absolute lockdown. So now you have a pretty good defense to go along with a very good offense. So, I mean, at least now you can kind of compete with how high level the Warriors play at. But now I'm going to get into the actual matchups. And if they got Kawhi, they'd literally be one of the only teams in the league that can compete with the Warriors and actually kind of match up. I say kind of, because you can't really match up 5 all-stars, 3 superstars, and 2 megastars. It's kind of hard to compete with that. Fuck Golden State. But I'm going to say they can kind of match up. They would probably have the best matchup out of anyone in the league if they were to get Kawhi. Because now look, now you have Kawhi that could guard Kevin Durant. He's not going to shut down Kevin Durant. He's not going to just lock him down. But I mean, he is probably the only player in the league that can actually guard him and slow him down and not let him go for 40 points a game. And Kawhi can actually bother him. He's long enough, fast enough. He's just that good of a defender where he isn't going to let Kevin Durant go for 50 points a game on him and just completely take over, and Kawhi can actually guard him, and he's one of the only players in the NBA that can do that. So I think that would be a very good matchup, and I would like to see who would win that. Plus, Kawhi can score on offense, and Kevin Durant is nowhere near as good as Kawhi is on defense. So Kawhi actually might be able to kind of get his way with Durant and maybe win that matchup. You never know. But then you have Draymond on LeBron, which is another matchup I think LeBron definitely wins. Because yes, Draymond Green is an excellent defensive player, right?
San Antonio comes in and
there's a
takes care
difference
of
between
business.
being good on defense and
Lakers
guarding
here
LeBron.
tonight.
You can't guard LeBron.
Easily
He's unguardable. Like, you can't. He's like Durant. You can't guard him. I know I just said Kawhi can guard him. He can slow him down. You can't guard him. Just like that, Draymond cannot guard LeBron. It is literally impossible. You're not guarding him. It's over. So Draymond, I know you're good on defense and everything, but you're not going to work over LeBron in any way. And then on offense, Draymond isn't the most talented. I mean, the Pelicans, the Cavs, a lot of teams were letting Draymond shoot threes. He missed a lot of them. They were letting him shoot threes because they knew he wasn't too talented at it, and he was missing most of them. So unless he improves his offense a ton, I don't think really there's any chance Draymond Green wins that matchup at all, unless LeBron breaks his hand on a fucking whiteboard again in game 1. But if that doesn't happen, I think he will be good. But now my third matchup is going to be Lonzo on Curry, and yes, Curry is going to beat Lonzo in this matchup. There's no chance that Lonzo wins unless Lonzo somehow gets a Curry shot, Curry range, and you just improves everything besides his passing. I think that's all he does better than Curry is pass. And I mean, Lonzo, though, isn't as big of a mismatch as you might think, because Lonzo is a very, very good defender, and I think that, I think he would still be there, as I don't think the Spurs want Lonzo. I think more they would rather Kuzma, Ingram, Josh Hart, and a couple picks, as that's a report that came out recently. That's what they're asking for. So I think Lonzo Ball will still be there, so will be Lonzo on Curry. And I do think Curry, yes, is a much better player than Lonzo. Don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing the two, but Lonzo isn't going to get worked over by Curry in any means either. Lonzo has shown that he's a very good passing and defensive player, as he averaged 1.7 steals per game, as that is ranked 12th in steals in the entire league, and second among all rookies, and only behind the Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons. So he can definitely guard Curry. He's not going to get worked over by Curry. Curry's not going to go for 80 points on him. And Lonzo's a very good player. Not very good, but he's a very good defender and has a very high basketball IQ, and I think we'll be able to guard him fairly well. I don't think he would definitely not win because he can't score, but if he can somehow get a jump shot in this offseason, that matchup will also be very interesting to watch. And now you have JaVale McGee on DeMarcus Cousins, and this is probably the biggest mismatch, but not as bad as you might think, as yes, DeMarcus Cousins outplays JaVale in every way. Blocking, defense, scoring, back to the basket. He's better than JaVale McGee in every asset. But JaVale McGee is an excellent rim protector. The dude's so athletic, can jump out of the gym, block a shot. He's a very good rim protector and can score in the paint when he is open. We've seen moments where he's, not been too great. But when he's not on Shaqting a Fool and Shaqting a Full MVP, he can actually be used as a solid player, solid role player. The Warriors used him very, very well, and was actually a big reason why they could sweep the Cavs in the NBA Finals this year. And I think he'll be a very valuable player to the Lakers that will be able to kind of try to guard DeMarcus Cousins. He'll be a body in the lane that DeMarcus Cousins will have to deal with, and not just be able to back down with ease. He'll actually be a tall guy that can protect the rim against someone like DeMarcus Cousins. And then the biggest mismatch, Klay Thompson against Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Klay Thompson's going to work over him. There's no chance Kentavious Caldwell-Pope wins that, and Klay Thompson won that match. When you can have 4 All-Stars, you'll be able to have to a point where 4 All-Stars are at least kept in check, and you can kind of have a chance to win those matchups. And then there's a matchup where it's a complete mismatch because you have a 5th All-Star. It's ridiculous. That is crazy. That we have 4 of their starting players that are going to be very key. They can keep them in check. But Klay Thompson, the 5th best player on that roster right now, is going to go off. Why? Why, Adam Silver, did you let this happen? I know this video is a stretch, but please, God, give the Lakers Kawhi. You ask for just picks. Please don't take any players away from the Lakers. Please just take picks. San Antonio, make a sacrifice. Please. please, I'm begging you, make the sacrifice and give the Lakers Kawhi. Please, God, I beg of you, Greg Popovich. I beg, don't let this happen. At least make it a competitive playoffs. I mean, dude, we need the Lakers and the Warriors in the conference finals, and then have Kawhi on that team. Because if Kawhi's not on the team, it's over. But if Kawhi is on that team, it's a competitive series, I think. But unfortunately, that's it for this video. So if you did like the video at any point, hit the button and the subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I mean, we're at 225 subscribers, I think, and dude, we just hit 200 subscribers, like, I think this month, and now we're at 225. Y'all have been killing it. Y'all have been showing so much support in my videos. I love y'all so much for it. I mean, like, actually, I will suck every single one of y'all's toes. Get your mind out of the gutter. And no, I'm still in the gutter, but whatever. Anyway, hope you have a blessed day, because I had a blessed day, so I had a blessed day. See you tomorrow, Zio. Goodbye.